Hi, my name is Istvan from DHI Germany, and I am here to show some of the newly implemented features of FEFLOW 8. In this video, I will talk about the Well Manager. This feature was first published in FEFLOW 8 and is a very useful tool, especially when you are working with a large number of wells in your model. The Well Manager window can be directly accessed from the Edit menu, and clicking onto that will show a list of wells contained in your model and their properties. You can create your own wells from coordinates or selections. This procedure is already well documented in the FEFLOW 8 online help. Therefore, in this video I will focus on how to import large well datasets in the Well Manager. Several file formats can be imported in the Well Manager: ASCII table files, database files, shapefiles, spreadsheet files, and also FEFLOW XML files. In this tutorial, I will focus on the shapefile format, which is one of the most common. Let me show you the workflow. The file to be imported should be strictly structured for the import to be successful. Please pay attention to the names of the columns. FEFLOW recognizes the well parameters by the column headers and imports them in. The file should at least contain the locations X, Y, and Z of the wells, the well types, and a few more properties depending on the types of the wells to be created. For example, if I import this shapefile into FEFLOW and show the map table, we can see a lot of columns that define each different types of wells. You can see on the column headers we have for each well an ID, a name, ZTOP, then a well type that can be varied based on your needs, then flow rate, and then specific columns for each well types. The structure of the file is shown at the bottom of the knowledge base article. In order for you to create your own well database that can be imported only with a few clicks. I would like to also mention that for importing BHEs, the BHE dataset column should contain the BHE dataset name already defined in the model in order to have it correctly imported. Please pay attention to the fact that at least one BHE dataset needs to have been previously created and saved in the model. That can be done in the BHE dataset editor, and then with the green plus, specializing your BHE dataset. To import the well database, you should click on Import, and then the already specified shapefile should be opened. Automatically it will read information. As you can see, this shapefile contains more than 400 wells, multi-layer wells, and BHEs also included. You always have to click on the Verify button to see if your wells are recognized well by FEFLOW. If some wells can be created due to small snap distance, this value should be increased in the Well Manager global settings. It is important to mention that the well types to be imported and created needs to be compatible with the problem class of your model. For example, you can't import BHEs in a model that does not include transport of heat. You can use exact pumping rate values and also link time series. But be careful, the time series has to start with a hashtag and the ID of the specific time series. Also, please note that you can rename the multi-layer wells and the BHEs, but the name of the well BCs cannot be modified. They will be automatically assigned by FEFLOW in the moment of creating them. In the imported dataset, you can see 400 well BCs, 5 regular multi-layer wells, and 4 BHEs. Also would like to mention that mass BC values can be also included with the multi-layer wells. Clicking on Verify and clicking OK will import the wells in. Please note that the Well Manager can be modified by Python API function, which allows you to create, delete, and modify wells. So you can make your life easier with a very simple program when it comes to well managing in your FEFLOW models. Please visit the Python documentation page also. For more details, click on the link below. To summarize, the Well Manager is a simple and easy solution if you need to change, modify, add, delete well BCs, multi-layer wells, and BHEs, and can be used to import easily large number of wells with a few clicks. I hope you liked this video, and if you would like to watch more, please don't forget to check the useful link section under the video. Until next time.